In this video, I'm going to go over SAUSD's Secondary Learning and Engagement Plan, along with the initial steps school administration need to take to prepare this plan for your teachers. The purpose of this plan is for teachers to provide school site administrators documentation of their remote instructional practices, times of synchronous instruction, and student engagement. Here are the steps that each site need to complete to prepare this plan for teacher use. I will walk you through how to complete each step. The first thing you need to do is to make a copy for your site. SAUSD granted you view rights only on the initial plan. So to make a copy, you simply click File and make a copy. When this comes up, you can rename it Secondary Learning and Engagement Plan, and then your site name. Now that you've created a copy for your site, you can replace this block schedule template with your own approved remote block schedule. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to delete this first tab by clicking down here on this arrow and selecting Delete. And now we're going to add a new blank tab by clicking this plus sign down below to the left. Once we do so, we are going to move this tab to be the first one by clicking it and dragging it to the left. That way it will be the first thing the teachers see when they open this Google Sheet. Next, we're going to rename it from Sheet 14 or whatever it says to School Schedule, Bell Schedule, whatever you choose. Now, if you've already created your schedule as a Google Sheet, that's ideal because you can simply copy the cells and paste them to this top left cell. If you've created it in another application, such as a Google Doc, you still can copy it over, but you're going to lose some formatting. So first, you'll just select all of the content by either clicking the cursor and dragging it over the table, or you can hit Control-A and it will select everything. So once you select all of the content to be copied over into the Google Sheet, simply click Control-C to copy this content, and then open the Google Sheet. Click on the top left cell and hit Control-V to paste all of your Bell Schedule data onto this tab. As you see, when you move it from a Google Doc into a Google Sheet, it loses a lot of the formatting. For example, some of this text in the middle isn't completely showing, and that's because it was copied over as horizontal aligned where it should be left. Now you can see it completely. So you might have to make some adjustments after you copy it over to the sheet, but you can do a lot of those things quite easily by clicking a cell, adding color, making it bold, whatever you need to do. I'm now going to quickly walk you through what teachers might input on their end and what you need to pay close attention to. Teachers will access their different periods by these tabs at the bottom. Here you can see period 0, period 1, and so on. Here's an example of a period with 4 days of content. Here's the first day, the second day, the third day, and the fourth day. You'll notice the second and the fourth day don't have any content except for in this section here. The reason is this period has synchronous instruction every other day. So for the days of synchronous instruction, the teacher enters the standards, the objective, and all of this information. And then for the days where this period has only asynchronous activities, the teacher provides the details here. For administrators, the most crucial sections here are where teachers post the links. That way administrators can join some of their Zoom calls to do virtual observations, and then also where they document notes. Here they can record any problems with attendance, how the lesson went, difficulties and successes, anything that administration wants teachers to provide documentation of. Also, here they'll provide notes on office hour visits. To view the teacher version of this training, you can access this bit.ly. Notice that SAUSD LEP is in all caps. And for any further guidance, you can contact Celeste Miliaccio. I hope you have a great start to this school year.